about any of this stuff, right? So let's all just have a really awesome time this weekend, and that's it. And everybody will be joining me for one of these. Unless you're an abstainer, and that's cool too, we'll get you an iced tea. Right?
What do you think of Chris? What do you think of Chris's hair?
I like it.
Like I told her to do that. It's a good look.
I totally like it.
Yeah. What do you think of Chris being the only athlete drinking beer?
I'm fine with that.
I'm good with it. At 12 o'clock, we're going to walk over to Cal State Dominguez, and we're going to go through a swim verification test. All athletes at 12 o'clock will walk over with us to the pool, and we're going to put you guys through it. All you have to do is swim 25 meters down the pool, and we need to know you can swim. And we're going to do that at 12 o'clock tomorrow morning. Any questions?
Are we swimming in our skivvies or?
Goggles, you guys can get goggles. If you want to wear goggles, you guys can get goggles. The males have to wear the board shorts unless you want to wear a Speedo. Yes, you can wear the compression shorts they gave you. All tomorrow at 12 is just that we're going to have a checklist, and we're going to go down it, and we're going to verify that you can swim 25 meters. If you don't know how to swim, what I'd like you to do through the course of the evening is just walk up to me and say, hey Dave, I don't know how to swim, and we won't just throw you in the water and embarrass you in front of everyone. We'll talk to you on the side. So if you legitimately can't swim, come see me at some point after this meeting. It's on. Here we go. That's it. Enjoy the evening.
Why is there a swim test?
We just want to make sure everyone can swim.
Why is that important?
It's just probably a responsible thing to do.
Does that mean that there's an event that's going to be in a swimming pool?
Let's just say that if there was an event in a swimming pool, it would be good to know whether people can swim or not.
How far is this Cal Dominguez place?
Oh, it's on the same ground. So the Home Depot Center is on the grounds of the Cal State Dominguez.
Is it a place that spectators, if there is an event in that pool, can watch?
Some. Yeah, and if any event that we did, we would film if there were going to be an event.
I mean, like on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, there'll be spectating available.
And how deep is the pool? Is it a regular Olympic size pool?
Yeah, it's just a regular pool.
Do you think there'll be any athletes who can't swim?
There will definitely be athletes who don't swim well. I'd be surprised if there's anybody who really is going to sink, goes in a pool and it's needs help getting out.
What day is the swimming event on? Is it Friday, Saturday, or Sunday?
I'm not sure there's a swimming event.
What event is there? What day is the event where they get in a pool?
They get in a pool on tomorrow as a swim test.
But is there an event where they get in the pool?
If we were going to do something like that, it would be good to know if people can swim.
Gotcha. Are there any other pools around here?
There are lots of pools in California.
I thought maybe. I didn't think Dave would pull it up. I really didn't think this was going to be here because it's too much talk and everybody just talking it. So it's gonna be pretty cool. Not afraid of it. It is what it is. I don't think Dave's gonna make us swim across the ocean. Go to wherever we're at. Where are we? Go to Hawaii. I don't think that's gonna happen. So.
And what do you think about the pool test? What does that tell you?
For me, I feel like it could be both ways, kind of like a scare tactic almost, just to make you think. But who knows? Hopefully there'll be some swimming. It'll be pretty cool.
You're comfortable in the water?
Yeah, I like the water.
What are you gonna wear?
I'm gonna go to Sports Authority and buy pink Speedo.
Right.
Let me ask you a quick question about water.
Yes.
How do you feel about water?
What do you mean?
Just water in general, getting in the pool.
Oh, I'm totally cool with it.
Yeah?
I even brought my swimsuit, I brought my goggles, I'm ready to go.
Awesome.
I know.
And do you swim for your training?
We actually did. We did once a week. We went to Westside High School down the road. Ricky would just fool around for an hour. We'd tread water or race each other back and down the pool. It wasn't like we got any actual lessons, but I swam as a little girl, so I'm totally fine with it.
Bring it on. I was never a swimmer for sport, but you know, I learned when I was a kid, and I'm confident that I will not drown. We kind of planned on that maybe being in there, so I'm excited. I mean, it's gonna be cool. Let's see what they cook up.
I know how to swim.
Yeah. And does it affect your strategy or your thoughts about the games at all, swimming? Yeah, daily swimming?
Swimming? I can swim. Yep.
Does any distance bother you?
I took like a lifeguard training course in college, so I was able to swim for like a half hour straight at one point. I can't do that anymore, but you know, I don't think it's going to be that long. If it is, we just kind of make do and roll with it.
Ava, she starts laughing. Don't get too close. She's naked in there, Savon. Those are like her first laughs, like legitimate laughs. Anyway, sorry. What do I think about swimming? What do I think about wheelbarrow racing? What do I think about stake driving? What do I think about? It is what it is.
I sink better than I swim.
Do you think there's anyone who won't be able to swim?
That's a good question. Let's say out of 100 athletes, you don't think anybody can't swim?
Can you swim?
I can swim.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drown there.
Can you swim?
Yeah, I can swim, but when I get tired, I sink. So we'll see.
Good. Do Finnish guys know how to swim?
I'm not good swimmer, but I can swim.
Yeah. Can you swim?
Yeah, I can swim. Yeah.
And will you guys be wearing speedos? The European speedo.
I have my speedos with me, but not this purpose, you know.
I played water polo through college, yep.
Wow, so you're comfortable in the water?
I'm comfortable in the water. It's been 10 years, but I mean, I'm comfortable in the water, yeah. I think, hopefully, I think everybody here is, you know, that's at the games this year. I think any athlete's going to walk in and be comfortable doing any athletic endeavor. It's just, there's varying degrees of comfort, right?
Dave, when the pool event, is that going to be on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday?
What pool event? All we're doing is tomorrow morning we're taking them, tomorrow at noon, we're taking them to Cal State Dominguez swimming pool to give them a swim verification test.
You wouldn't do a swim verification test if there wasn't a swim.
Redirect. Possibly, maybe not.
It makes no sense. Why would you do a swim test with no swim?
You're just gonna have to stand by and watch the events unfold. Watch the weekend unfold.
I know you don't what's it called? Mince words. You don't fool around. Do you expect anyone to not be able to swim?
Well, the good news is I made a statement. If you don't know how to swim, come up and find me after this dinner and tell me you don't know how to swim. And I've waited. I wanted to go to the bar and hang out, but I've waited here. And nobody's come up and told me they can't swim. Graham actually walked up and he said, "Hey Dave, I can't swim." And I go, "Not even a little bit?" And he goes, "No, I'm just fucking with you." I was thinking, as soon as he said that, I was like, what are we gonna do? The fucking fittest man alive can't swim. 2000, but he can.
So if you can't swim, you're out.
No, didn't say that either.
But if an athlete comes to you and says I can't swim, you're just out, right?
We haven't announced any of that. All we're doing tomorrow is a swim verification test.
Yeah, but if you can't swim,
all we're doing tomorrow is we're verifying that they can swim. That an athlete can swim.
Okay, let's say someone can't. If you want to ask something.
Well, what if someone did come up to you and said, "I can't swim tonight"? What would
we have some measures in place to handle that, but as of now, we don't need to address those measures. So I don't even want to talk about that kind of scenario.
No.
No.
That was fun.
What's going on, man?